I just have a rough day, I just sit down by him and I'm like, so let's have a talk, and they brighten your day. So you just got to find some people
Woo!
that, you know,
Scare the
that are on your
fucking
side.
Dickinsons out of me. How the fuck did that happen? I sitting here and y'all remember I put my lid on my Olies? I sit here, all of a sudden the motherfucker just opened itself and it popped off.
Pressure in the
I didn't
can.
think about that. Yes, I put it back down like this and put the lid on and all of a sudden it just plopped down. That was scary.
Oh, remember when I said I made tortilla soup?
Oh, you were the one that made tortilla soup. Yes.
My daughter ate it all.
I want that recipe so bad. How you made tortilla soup? That sounds
Well, it's
good.
the Bear Creek,
Oh, that's right, Bear Creek. Bear Creek.
and
Yes.
I put some canned chicken in there, and she absolutely loved it. And she's really a picky eater.
Right.
She's like 105 pounds, my daughter,
Oh.
and she absolutely loved it, and she ate it all. But
Have you ever made the? I don't like the chili one. Ugh. But
the
the
chili
broccoli.
one, I have a totally different. My dad got me a recipe, and she won't eat anything but my dad's chili.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the
Bear
the
Creek
yeah,
chili.
thank you, Bear Creek one. No, but the broccoli cheddar one is really good. You take like a little sourdough piece of bread, and that's pretty good.
She did not like that. She would not eat that.
Really, I
That
like that one. That was pretty
no.
good with a little bit of sprinkled cheddar, a little bit of some bread. Excuse me, dip it in there. It's so good.
They also have minestrone soup.
Oh yeah, I'm
They,
not a fan of that one.
I mean, it was okay. You can ground up some hamburger and put it in there, but
Yeah.
then they have navy bean
Oh.
soup. They have vegetable soup, gumbo, where you can put like a spicy type of sausage in there.
Oh. So you
I
know,
don't cook. I'm not a
Aldi
cook.
sells some of them, but I just really like the But I don't think I've ever seen the tortilla soup one. There's a Campbell's ones that sell tortilla soup. I've had that one. It's kind of like in the container, like the ravioli ones. It's like that's pretty good. I like
Well,
that one.
we have a place here called Fleet Farm. I don't know if you've ever
Oh yeah,
heard of
there's a
it.
sweet farm down here. Oh yeah.
That's where I got all the Bear Creek soup from. They have like all the different
Oh, I did
flavors.
not know. I've only went to Fleet Farm to get my fishing license or to get fishing gear, and then I leave. I did not know. Really,
Yeah.
I'll never really ever go to any other part of the store. I just would always go in there with Marcus in the past, and we would go in there and we would get our fishing stuff, and we would head up and on out of there, or go in there to get our
Well,
bait, and out we go.
when I was growing up, when we were kids, we always drank Wildwood soda, where they'd have grape soda and orange soda, and they have that brand there. So sometimes I'll go there and
I've
have a
never heard of that
flashback from the
before.
past and get a soda from there.
I
Grape
like
soda.
Shasha. That's pretty good.
Shasta.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So, but those soups are really good. You should try some of the other ones.
I
But
definitely will. I have to see if the Fleet Farm by my area has had one
but
with
other
them.
than that, I'm really not a good cook.
Really?
Hmm.
You should join my cooking lives more often. I can help you become a good cook.
I don't fry anything though. I can't. I have a weird stomach like that. I can't fry anything. It has to. I mean, like other than, I know somebody to brown their hamburger. They put it in water
Really?
and they boil their hamburger like that. But
Very peculiar.
I couldn't do that. But the only thing I fry is hamburger. Otherwise, I bake everything crock pot or. And I only do my basics. I know like tater tot casserole,
Oh, I haven't had that in forever.
shepherd's pie, tacos.
Oh, I love
What
tacos.
I do is I take some chicken and
Yeah.
I put it in the oven and I put cream of mushroom soup and I put dried onion soup on top.
For your tacos?
No, for my chicken.
Oh, I don't
My
know.
chick
Oh my god.
yeah, no, my chicken, for bake my chicken, I put cream of mushroom soup and then dried onion soup on top of it.
Oh,
My
okay.
daughter loves that.
That sounds kind of good.
But the roast, you can do a roast the same way.
I haven't had roast in forever. My grandma used to make a good roast.
So what we do is we put our roast in the slow cooker and then we'll put some carrots and baby reds in there,
Yeah.
red potatoes in there.
Hmm.
So
My
so that's
grandma,
kind
her
of
used to put it in a roasting pan. I found the same exact roasting pan that she had and my mom had growing up. I found one at the Goodwill, so I bought it. It was not that much. I said, well, hey, this is the only way I know how to cook because I know they sometimes put in a crock pot once in a while, but I'm not that good at doing that type of stuff. So I had bought the little roasting pan, and I've yet to buy a roast to actually try to duplicate it.
I know my daughter always says, "Mom, don't be afraid to use spices."
Oh my gosh.
Like, I think I use basic spices.
Yeah, my grandma was the
Yeah.
same. She'd only use like salt and pepper and like a little bit of like, if you're lucky, a little bit of garlic powder or something. Which is funny because her cabinet, she had every spice that you could possibly think of that the grocery store sold, but she would never utilize it. Nope. Mm-mm. I'm like, why do you have it then? Like, why do you
I
have it?
know, I know. So I don't know. I try some new ones. Like I made a Western tater tot casserole once.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know. I Googled it once. I'm like, oh, I'll try that. And then you can also make a Mexican tater tot casserole as well.
I might
I
have
just
never
try to
heard of
Google
those.
new recipes,
Yeah.
and be like, do I
Those
have
are
all this in here?
the-
And so, and like, I live in an upper apartment, so I can't go shopping and bring that all up the stairs. So I
Right.
Instacart my food.
Right.
So, like, I just used it this morning because I was thinking about making that Mexican tater tot casserole this evening. And you have to
Oh,
use like enchilada sauce or in with it or something like that. So,
right.
yeah,
I made a new fidget toy.
I'm so allergic to cats that I can't even.
I love kitty cats.
And my daughter wants me to get a pet because I can have a emotional therapy pet,
Yeah.
but we take my mom's dog. We kidnap my mom's dog for a little while sometimes.
What kind of dog?
We call it a shitty Yorkie. It's a Yorkie Shih Tzu mix. Her name is Sadie. She's about 8 pounds. Yeah, she's so cute, and she's very lovable and she's very, very snuggly. And my daughter steals her from me, and so like I don't ever see her when she's
Oh,
here. But
this
she's
is.
not a very, excitable dog. She's very
Oh,
calm
really?
and chill.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll make a fishing pole here.
and that we used to have a dog. Her name was Lily. She was like 16 years old, and we would go up north for the weekends,
Hmm.
and that dog had so much energy. We'd go up north. You can ride your golf cart around everywhere.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So we take our little dog on the side of the road and we put her leash on her and she'd go running while we were on on the golf
Oh,
cart and she's running on the side of us. So yeah.
yeah. Now it looks like the monkey is fishing.
Mm.
Yeah.
So yeah. But you know, you just gotta sometimes, for me, I've been through so much,
Right.
through so much with my daughter for the last 2 years.
Right.
And I normally don't have a very big outlet for stress, though. My kiddo's at work, but that only takes away so much,
Right.
and that. And hopefully one day it's just going to be like done. And she realizes what she's doing is very detrimental to herself and she just needs to be done and do what she needs to do to get through high school. And, you know, so
I wish I had a mom like that when I was like, going through a lot of shit. But unfortunately, it was the opposite. She just pushed me away, and now that I'm the age that I am, I'm starting to realize this how much stuff I was really hurting myself, and the whole time I was just silently crying out for help, and all these years still of just holding in stuff and just wanted somebody just to listen and take my hand and say, hey, I'm here for you, and this is gonna be okay, and but
well, her father. wasn't very nice to her. He would like smack her in the back of the head, and he wouldn't call her by her name. He would make up a bad name for her because like her name is Addison, but he would call her ass sin. And just, when she was growing up, he would go deer hunting, and he would put her in a fifth wheel and wait. And she was like 7 years old, and he'd go deer hunting and leave her by herself in the fifth wheel to let her read her books and color and stuff like that.
Wow.
I was like, what the hell? Just let her stay home with me.
Right.
So, with all the stuff that she's been going through in the last 2 years, he has disowned her. He says he told his family that they shouldn't pick her up at all until she's done doing the things that she's doing. So she just doesn't want to be around her dad anymore. And
And I don't blame her with a person like that. Then she's better off without him.
yeah, so it's just me. So like I said, my stress is, so,
That's why sometimes I feel bad because people like my followers, like y'all are people too. Y'all got real issues just like me, and we're all going through something. And I feel this so bad when I'm just venting sometimes, and like people come in here that are new followers, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell is wrong with her? And it's not a good look. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of. Just need y'all just to listen to me. I'm sorry. Just hold on, buttercups. We're going for a ride.
yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I was talking to my friend last night when we were at the concert. She just had a hip replacement at 45.
Oh wow.
And like she was telling me that her son was, acting up as well and all the things that he was doing. And I said to her, I said, I wish my daughter was act like him more because, he watches movies with his mom. He gives her hugs. I don't get hugs from my daughter very much, you know, but she's getting there. She's doing what she needs to be doing. She's passing all her classes now through high
That's
school.
amazing.
She's on track to graduate in 2 years, and
Nice.
she's getting there,
Right.
And I always tell her, I said, I don't know what you want to do for college, but she is so good at doing makeup and doing hair.
Oh wow. That's
She
a talent
is,
right there. Nice.
yeah, she's so good, and she's so good in math. I suck at math like big time.
Right.
And she doesn't even have to study to do math.
Wow, that's a
She,
talent right there.
she just like knows it just like off the top of her head, and I'm like
Right.
shocked because I couldn't even do algebra for Pete's sake.
I can barely do like subtraction or adding or let alone even multiplication. Like,
But I just recently last year received a scholarship to go back to school.
that's amazing.
So I'm in the
Congrats.
process of getting a teaching credential.
Nice. Congrats with that.
Thanks. But if anybody knows me, I oh my God, I was so nervous to go back to school because I'm 50 years old.
Yeah.
I haven't been to school since 24 years ago.
Right, right.
And I was never really good in school, but I'm passing all my classes and everything. So
Right. Thank you,
I'm do,
Soccer.
I'm doing something right, I guess.
Right.
You know?
Sometimes I just feel like I'm not doing something right, and it's just like, do I think that way because other people are like, I'm taking into perceiving other people's thoughts of me, and like whole time I'm like, I'm not taking a step back to realize and like I really am going at my own pace, and that maybe I'm not going at the pace for somebody else to understand of that I'm not doing what they want me to do or whatever else like that I'm doing what I can for myself and that I am doing something right. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
For me, and people look at me like for me, I have a hard time understanding things sometimes, the way that people talk to me. And so
Yes.
I have to stop for a minute and like replay that in my brain and then be like, oh, okay, this is what they're talking about.
I didn't think that I thought I was the only one that happens to. That's crazy. And
I
that's how my brain sometimes is that
my brain processes things
yeah, it processes information a
differently.
little bit differently. That's like me when I learn things. I learn better if you are literally here and in like you're You can verbally tell me it all day long. I'll learn it, but sometimes I won't. But if you're more like either writing it down in front of me or hands on showing me or something like that, or like when people are talking to me or just in general, even when I'm on here, sometimes I'm not really. At times, my brain just like I don't know. It's like, huh, what? You know?
Yeah, so when I was in school, they say there's three different way a person learns, where it's a hands-on,
Yep.
or if I think they said visually learning it, hands-on, and there's one other one. And